وجمع بينكما في خير بارك الله بارك الله بارك الله بارك الله بارك الله لك ولما بارك الله لك ولما الله بارك لحمه الله أدم حب حما الله صل وسلم على رسول الله الله تب علينا الله ارضى عنا الله اهد خطانا على سنة نبينا. Let's raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us, and with one voice let's all shake, shake, shake. بارك الله لكما وبارك عليكما وجمع بينكما في خير.
Wonderful, isn't it? Right. So you're relaxed?
Yes, sir.
We'll begin again?
Yes, sir.
Or anyone else want to dance or sing or something like that? Talking about only one thing: how to achieve
Success
in your
life.
Every time. Okay, all the time, throughout the life. Okay, success is important. Success is a halal intoxication. Okay, otherwise you cannot go for any intoxication. Those smokes, no other things, but success is halal intoxication. So you must be intoxicated in achieving and keeping success in your life. Okay. Now we some practical tricks. Okay? What you have to do is sit, relax. Yeah, it's a kind of meditation where you find out the answer. I'll just wipe it out. You have to look at it 3 minutes. Okay? And just give me the answer. Now I will go to the previous digestion. Now you don't have to ask me what is the question. You cannot write it down in the papers, but whoever gets the answer must say yes by raising their hands. Okay, because I am not introduced, I'll show you once again for 30 seconds. Okay, the question you have to look at, relax, sit, and tell me the right meaning. Got it? What's it? What's the answer? Yeah. What's the answer?
163.
163.
162.
163. Normally what we do is not asking to yell out. We'll give you a paper and a calculator. Three or four tests will be given one by one. Then we'll know the time I am showing you. Then say yes. Then they will have to write the answer, check it in the calculator, find tick. Tick. If it is right, tick. If it is not right, you have to read it again and then go to the next problem. This is how you do it. If you do this every day in your home, at your home, every day, take out a question, write it down. I'm not doing the test right now here. I will just give you the technique of the trick. Okay? You have to practice that. Write down 2-digit Both below 5. All these 3 is below 5. And only one is above 5. When it's above 5, it's tough. When it's below 5, it's not that tough. When it's 5 or 0, it's really easy also. Okay? When it's 5 or 0, it's really easy also. So this is a moderate question. If you do Sudoku, you know, easy, moderately easy, tough and very tough. Like that, this also can be classified like that. You understand? So this is a moderate problem, moderate trick. You have to write it down on a piece of paper, then close it there. Don't look at it again. Don't cheat yourself. And punch it in the calculator also. Never press the equal to or amount answer key. Then close it there. See it, calculate. Note the time you take to come out with an answer. Clear? You understand? Every one of you understand the process? The process must be clear. Then when you get the answer, immediately you write down the answer and put a line and the time taken also. You have to have a stopwatch also or a mobile. If you have a mobile stopwatch on the stopwatch, once you get the answer, press stop and take down the time. Time taken. We call it processing time. Okay? I give you a question and the starting time is called the initiating time, the gestation time. Forget about the gestation time, but take up the processing time. If it is 30 seconds right now, you must bring it down to 10, like that. Okay? Every day. So this is 14 into 34. It can be 46 into 55. No, 54. Never give 55. If you cannot do it, start with 55 or 65 or 5 or 0. 10 into 10, you know, everyone knows. It's 100. 15 into 15 also, you know, it is very easy because half of 15 plus 75. You will get it. Okay? Right. And then sit like that and think, how did I get the answer? I multiplied, but instead of multiplying 16 into 20, I have multiplied 16 into 2 and a 0. This is how I got it in mind. Never write it down and calculate in the paper. There your mental exercise will not work. This is a mental exercise. Then change the number. Do 3 or 4 problems in a day. If you are very thorough, in 10 seconds, 5 seconds, you get the right answer, then you go to a digit, 2 digit itself, above 5. 98 into 72, something like that. Do it. Here we cannot because we don't have time. Normally we used to do it in the class itself so that you will be thorough. Every day you have to do it. You know, new neuronal networks will be established inside your brain. And once this kind of a new neuronal network is established in your brain, it's forever. It will not go away from your life. Your brain becomes that much capable. Your brain can process any problem, not only arithmetic problems, even your personal problems. Sir, in 5th class when I went to last time, one girl called, sir, this girl is pinching me all the time. I cannot sit here. It's a problem. If you do this for a long time, you will know how to deal with it. You'll say, hey, come on, I'm your friend. You pinch me every time you can. Maybe if you don't pinch after 1 week, after the end of the year, I'll give you chocolate. That's what at the end of the year, not every week. Huh? So you become more intelligent and your problem solving capability will go up by simply doing arithmetic. You understand that's the power of arithmetic. And in the same way, your logical ability also, arithmetical ability also goes up. We are never at a loss. Isn't it? It's wonderful. And once you do this and all the time you get the right answer, your self-confidence goes up. Your confidence in you goes up. Isn't it a wonder? Isn't it a wonder? And it will happen, I guarantee. If you do it every day for 1 month, then you think what will be your ability. If you do it for 2 months, your ability will double, more than that. And if you do it for 3 months, 1 year, like that, if you do it in your life, you may become Chelembra. Or a better Chelembra. You know Chelembra? At the age of 3, she surprised a professor, mathematical professors of the German university. Okay? Without much qualification, she was married to an IAS officer. You understand? She got married to an IAS officer in Calcutta. Isn't it? Wonderful. After that, I don't know. Coming back. So, intellectual ability can be built up, can be perfected, can be brought to a desirable level, like anyone excelling in your life as possible, only when you put in efforts and practice. Observation skill. Better stories, better problems, better tricks you will get in your life. If you observe, next class you will tell me, sir, I have a better trick than what you have told me. Oh, what is that? I may ask. Oh, this is this. See, once I was teaching some students, then I was getting 3-step calculation method of this kind of a problem. He told me in 2 steps I can do it. Then I asked him, demonstrate before the class. He has demonstrated before the class. So my student was teaching me, you can also do it. I'm here not because I know everything. No, I know as much as you know only. But we are in an interactive session. You know what you know and you will tell me what you know. I know what I know and I'll explain what I know. So it's a cooperative learning endeavor. I'm not teaching and learning. I'm not teaching you. I'm just telling you. And you're telling me back. You are responding. You are giving me feedback. We call it feedback. Feedback. Okay? When you pronounce together, you must say feedback and not feedback. No. Okay? Feedback. So you should give me feedback by your looks, by your gesticulations, by your voicing it out. You are giving me feedbacks, right? So this is a simple problem which you have to practice every day with a pencil, paper, calculator, stopwatch, or mobile. Every day. 3 problems, 4 problems, like that you build it up every day. Now I'll go to another simple step of arithmetic. I'll ask you a tough question. That's okay for you? Really tough question, okay? Ready? You ready?
Yes.
It's a tough question, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What's the answer?
1.
Huh?
1.
I asked you to multiply 1 by 1 and many times, and you are getting 1.
Yes.
How much is 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1?
1.
Okay, so it's not a tough question. So I'll go to a tougher one.
4.
Huh?
4.
Small boys, small girls. You know the answer. Okay, the next question.
16.
Huh?
16.
8?
16.
Oh, 16. Okay. So I thought you were all not as smart as this. Now you have proved me that you're really smart. You know the answer, right? Answer, everyone. Anyone who doesn't know the answer?
No, sir.
Wonderful. Okay, I'll go to the next question.
32.
256.
Yes. So the number comes down. It has become almost half. When I asked you what's the till 4 into 4, all of you have been answering me. Now you have to do the same exercise in every day. Not only in arithmetics, you have to find out your threshold. We call it threshold. Do you understand? Ability threshold. I have a pain threshold. I have an ability threshold. I have a tolerance threshold. Threshold means a threshold. The limit where everything comes easy to you. Beyond that, it's a little tough. If 4 into 4 or 16 into 16 or beyond that is your threshold, start from there. This is anchoring of your starting point. Okay, finding out, isolating, anchoring of your starting point. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's not tough, it's not. It's okay? It's not tough. This is the point. You ask yourself in a CS2 question, 1 into 1. You know 1 into 1 is 1. What silly question are you asking, sir? This is where you have traveled all the way from Calicut to this place. You ask a question like 1 into 1. We all know it. Okay, good. 2 into 2? Oh, what are you asking? 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 4? 16. 16. 1 drop somewhere there was. 16 to 16? Yeah, 30% drop. 70% answer. Now I'll go to one more step ahead. How much is this? Yeah, this is 3 digits. I told you a 2-digit game that do below 5, both the digits, only 1 digit has been above 5.
65,000.
How much is this? And you have to tell me the answer by punching it in, not punching it in the calculator, but punching and taxing your own neurons. What is neurons? Neurons. Okay? What's that neuron? Huh? What's the neuron?
60 by
I was-
Basic answer. Okay? Right. Now you tell me what's the answer to this. Now you got the game. How can you find out your tolerance or your ability threshold? You can. This is your threshold. From where you have launched your efforts. If you find your threshold, that is your present ability. From here, you will have to launch your efforts. So your present ability will go up like this. This is how you have to do it. Now sitting here, take 3 deep breaths and ponder over the answer of this question now itself. Anyone else got the right answer? You should tell me. How much? How did you get it? Okay. No, I want process back. We call it reverse pilgrimage. In personality building, it's called a reverse pilgrimage. What is the reverse pilgrimage? I was studying social studies here. Okay, fine. Some time during the process, I was thinking about a girl in my class. Oh my God, why am I studying this lesson? Now I'm thinking about the girl. Then I go back. Nobody will do this exercise. Only some people who knows mental exercises will do it. Go back. Then I will find out one word, beautiful, in my text. When I said beautiful, my mind took a deviation and went to beautiful girl's memory. So reverse pilgrimage. I got the reason. This is the threshold here. Deviation point. We call it predisposing factors. Forget about the psychological terms. You understand the process. So this kind of some anecdotes can deviate your studies, your attention, your listening span to something else. Like that, you find out your threshold here also. When you know your own mind's process, learning becomes much easier because you know yourself. You know your mind. You know the process of the mind the process that takes place in your mind. It is for younger children, it will be a little tough to follow, but if they do it, they can, because there is no age limit and knowledge limit. If that has been a factor, Shakuntala Devi at the age of 3 or Michael Jackson at the age of 5 will not have signed with Audio and Corporation as a good singer. 5. So age is matter. If you do practice it 1,000 times, billion times, ability will come to you. Okay? So now take deep breath, calculate, and tell me the process, not the answer alone. Because if you punch in your mobile, you will get the answer. I don't want that. How did you? Because others also must follow. We are in a team teaching endeavor. The whole team is teaching. Not me. I'm just telling you something. Because you need any team wants a leader, I took the leadership position, that's all. But you are all teaching. We are teaching each other. That's called team teaching. So anyone who got the right answer must honestly tell me what was his mental calculating process. Sometimes it can be better than many in this class. It can be better than your teachers also. So I want to explore. I am in the habit of exploring young minds like you. Right? So you have to tell me the process. How did you arrive 65,000 in what time? You took around 1 minute only, isn't it? Less than 1 minute. It's a decently good time. Okay? If those who have not got the answer, don't worry about it. Once my talking is stopped, you will get the answer. Now the hindrance factor is my talking. Okay? If you go back home, you do it on your own, taking a calculator, a pencil, a paper, a stopwatch or a mobile and do the game. Instead of 3 digit, you can go for 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, something like that. Then you will find your ability goes up every day, every try. On every try, it goes up. Okay, now those who got the answer must tell me how did they get it. Please. Please explain.
It's the normal multiplication method.
How? 256 into 256 normal multiplication cannot be done in the mind. How? You've written on the, no, not writing on the hands is permitted. Because I want to do a mental gym. It's called brain gym. What I'm doing here is a brain gym exercise. Gym, you know gym? G-Y-M? Gym. So your mind must become stronger. Your thought process must become stronger. Don't write it down on the book. Huh? And I told you don't write it on the paper. He has not written on the paper. Okay, no problem. Even that is good. Tell me. Anyone who know a better method? You have just calculated, isn't it? 2 into 6. You are like that. That is, I don't require that. For that you can go to the other things. Because we can find the answer in a calculator. But faster than that, you can do it in your mind. That is the power of mental exercises. Okay? You know that? Huh? How? Safer method. I'll tell you a safer method, which I know. Okay? Then if you know, if something strikes in your mind, you have to explain it to me.
Okay.
I will keep this 256 as 256 as a whole on one side in my mind. In one chamber of my mind. Okay? One chamber of my mind. Then I'll split this into 25, 250 and 6. Or if I am a little doubtful, I'll split it into 3, 200, 50 and 6 also. If it is 250 and 6, 2 steps I can get the answer that fast. It's possible because divide this by 4 and give 2 zeros. 3 zeros. Okay, this is 250. Isn't it? If it is 25, I can divide it by 4 instead of multiplying. If it is 5, I can multiply by 2 and add 1 zero. If it is 55, if it is 50, 2 zeros. Like that. You got the principle? You might have been taught on it, isn't it? Some easier steps in calculation. So I divide it into 200 for 3 steps. Okay? Then 50, then 6. Add this. But when you do this, there's a process called mental compartmentalization. Mental compartmentalization. Okay? It is a powerful mental exercise. Normally, if I reach back after my work, I'll undress myself, throw the shirt there, throw the coat here, throw the pant there, shoe here, socks here, everything. Then I take a dhoti and wrap around. Then I walk like that with a t-shirt also. Then my wife wanted to wash the thing. She calls me, "Hey, Baba, where's your pant?" I said, "I don't know. I don't remember." Because I have not compartmentalized my room. Instead, every day, if I hang the coat in a coat hanger, place the pant in a trouser shelf, place the western brief at the place where it is to be kept, I will remember. And my wife doesn't have to ask even. You understand? The same process can be applied in your mind also. It's called mental compartmentalization. You must know why you hang it. If I say it in words, you may not understand. Sometimes if you do it, you will understand. Next day, you will tell me a better method also. That's why I wanted to tell you practice is the best teacher. The teacher teaching here is not the best teacher. Your own practice is the best teacher. So, divide it into 200. You double this. How much is double of this?
512.
512. Add 2 zeros. So, 51,000.
200.
Write it down in your mind, in some corners and not in the paper. Now you must build up an ability to recall the first process, output. Computer also does the same thing. Your brain is much better computer, it's a DNA computer, not binary fission process. Okay, so you write it down in one chamber of your mind, 51,000. You got the process also, doubling it and adding 2 zeros because you are multiplying it with 200. Now 50 is there. I told you, take the half of it because it's 5. Multiplying by 5. 50. And add 2 zeros. How much is half? So how much is half of this? Ask your brain to solve.
128.
128. How much zeros I must add?
2.
2. So it becomes?
1,200.
What is the previous answer? Yes, add this 2 together.
128.
Add 1 together. Then what is it? No, 51,200 was the first answer. It is there in one chamber. Take out that answer, add 12,800. Exactly, right? 16? Then there is only 6 into 256. How much is it? Do 256 into 6 in your mind. Good. 1,600. 1,200, 1,500.
1,500.
And add all this 64,000 plus 1,500. Did you somewhere you lost the track? Okay? Somewhere you lost it because it's a group. You will not lose the track if you go and do it alone. Track the track, trace the track, understand the track of your mental process, and it's a strong mental exercise to improve the mental intellectual sinews. Sinews means muscles. Okay? If you do exercise on the ground, your chest will become small and you will walk like this, isn't it? Okay? If your mind intellectual is smart, people will respect you because you are intelligent guy. For that, this exercise is a must. Every day. 1,000 times. 1,500 times. Will you do it?
Yes,
It's
sir.
a strong tool. Strong tool. Okay? I hope you have understood this. Maybe we will do it alone in some exercises if we get time, after some time. So this is called mental compartmentalization, strong compartmentalization. If you practice it, now you may get bored. If you practice it, the ability will come. Okay? We'll have 10 minutes break. This okay? Go and do this one. Take a promise that every day you will do this. Every day. And tell me, come back and tell me who will not become smart. I mean everyone. Even the lowest performing student will become smart. Sure, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Take it from me. Otherwise, I'll ask God why you told me this. God will bless you if you do this. Okay? Will you do it?
Yes, sir.
Take 10 minutes break and come back again.
Thank you, sir.